Hello and welcome to the Bridal Viral Method Masterclass. Thank you so much for coming here and watching this film. It is really, really wonderful to have you with me. I am Joanna Southwell and I will be guiding you through the Bridal Viral Method Masterclass to show you how one photo shoot can totally change your bridal brand, get you in front of your dream clients and allow you to have creative freedom and an ongoing stream of the most incredible dream clients. Now, I'm going to go through this all with you, and it's all part of a larger thing for me, which is a one-to-one program when we go through the Bridal Viral Method together and create the most incredible photo shoot for you that will go viral. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen and go through it all with you. So here we go. During this presentation, I am going to teach you the exact method that you need to get your bridal brand viral. Now, these are just some of the places where you could see your designs without spending thousands of pounds or all your working time. Even if you don't have a single contact in the publication world. How does that sound? I mean, I'm excited already. Today, I want to show you what I did to get 3 of my very own bridal brands viral. My brands went from unknown to fully booked consistently. I'm not talking about a little flurry and then back to tumbleweed, consistently, fully booked. I didn't have to spend all day on Instagram, and I didn't have to slog away at my computer. I did it with just one photo shoot per brand, obviously, and just 6 really incredible images. So, do you want to see how I did it? Oh, step 1, here we go. Me and technology, we're always have a bit of a love-hate relationship. Step 1, I'm going to go through now, literally the steps that you need to take to create that amazing photo shoot that will go viral. Step 1 is to think about your dream clients. Who are they? What kind of publications do they read? Are they a blogs person? Or do they read proper physical print magazines? Maybe they read both. But which ones do you think that they would be really attracted to? Because it's really, really important to know that, because if you want to get in front of them, they need to be on those platforms. So where would you need your own photo shoots to be featured in order for them to see you and your incredible brand? I'd like you to think about what kind of person they are. Now, I'm not somebody that thinks that you need to know every single detail about your ideal client. I don't think you need to know what their name are, what they have for breakfast. I don't think you need that. But I think you do need to know, are they more of a traditional setup of wedding kind of bride? Would they like quite a traditional styled wedding dress? And will they get married in a church and have their reception in their parents' garden? Or are they somebody that wants the complete opposite than what is the norm? Do they want to get married in some sort of incredibly exotic location or something that is not normally used as a wedding venue? And do they want to wear something that nobody else will have worn before? Because those different types of brides will be reading different publications, will be attracted to different designs, will probably have things that are very different. They'll have different flowers. They might have a different budget, and you need to know those top level things that are important to your brides and where they read, what they read, how they plan their weddings, so that you can get there right in the middle and center and front, so that you can they can see you and everything that you do. So step 2, once you've got that, you know the top level of who your ideal client is and what publications that they will be attracted to and read, you need to do your research about your ideal publication. So obviously, if it's a magazine, the research that you're going to do is different than if it was a blog. But you still need to know the same things. What kind of photo shoots or articles does your ideal publication publish? Do they have submission guidelines? Majority of them do, but they don't necessarily always share them with you. And what photos do you see on every one of their posts? So for example, if your ideal blog is Rock My Wedding, because you know that your ideal client is an avid reader, then have a little look both on Instagram and also on their website, and have a look, what kind of shoots do they have regularly? And what kind of photos do they have within the actual blog posts or Instagram posts? If it is something that it is more of a wedding type of photo shoot, not necessarily just real weddings, but also styled shoots, they may have a lot of details in their photos. There might always be a photo of a tablescape, a photo of the cake, a close-up of the couple. Maybe it's a close-up of the dress. But have a look at a few of them and see what the similarities are, because then you know, obviously, that these are the kind of photographs that you need to create to make sure that you fit in to the guidelines of Rock My Weddings submissions. And then you need to actually go and read the submissions carefully, because Rock My Wedding definitely do have a lot of information about what they publish, what size photos, the number of photos, what kind of write-up they want from you, what kind of background information do they want. It's all there, and you need to do your research and really understand all of that, so that you are in a position of education when you come to organizing your shoot, to make sure that your photographer captures all of that information. Because if you don't have it, then when you try to submit to that publication, you will not be successful. Step 3 is to create your mood board. Now, by a mood board, I will tell you a little bit. It's not just going on Pinterest and pinning a few things that you think are pretty. I mean, yes, you can do that, but you're not going to get the same level of knowledge and to pass on to the rest of your team of who is actually creating the photo shoot if you don't have a really robust mood board. So, what do you want your photo shoot to look like? What kind of style of photography is right for your brand? Do you want them to be dark photos? Do you want them to be really light and airy, luxe type of photographs? What do you want your shoot to look like? Is it going to be colorful and fun? And is it going to be on a place where is not got lots of buildings behind? Is it going to be open? Is it going to be more festival-y type of wedding or shoot? Is it going to be a dark and moody and heavy kind of atmosphere with lots of fashion details and actually not a lot of buildings behind? Or are you going to have something that's central, maybe central London, central city, with lots of features and landmarks, because those are the kind of locations that your ideal clients get married in? What is it actually going to look like? What is the style of your photo shoot going to be? And what key images do you need for your ideal publication? So because you've done that research in step 2, you know that you need to get certain things. So on your mood board, make sure that you have all of that information in there so that you can share it with your team when you create a team of exactly what you need to capture on the day. I also really like to do a keywords document that goes with my mood board that has really an idea of the kind of atmosphere that you're going to create. So it's fun, it's quirky, it's colorful, or it's moody, it's edgy, fashion focused. Maybe it is city, stylish, and maybe it's going to be very food based. So there's going to be lots of bars and people drinking and fun. Whatever it is, I like to have those keywords that come alongside with my mood board so that people can really understand it. The next step is to create your 6 looks. Now, I think that if you have 6 really, really strong looks that convey your brand and will appeal to your dream clients and your dream publications, then this is the way to go forward. Now, when I say looks, I mean literally what will be on your model. Be your designs, but also what will you pair with them? If you create dresses or stock dresses, what will you pair with it? Would your ideal client in your ideal, incredible location, would she wear a hat instead of a veil? Would your model wear a cape? Or would she wear a cathedral, glorious, long veil and a pair of Louboutins? What is it that will create that whole look that will really reflect your brand and your values of your brand? Now, for your values, what I mean is what makes you different? What is special about your brand? If, for example, you are a retailer that is really into ethical designs, you might decide that your dream client would have that theme of being really ethical, whether it's in terms of the materials that they use and the materials that are used in your dress. So therefore, they would take that on forward into their wedding and therefore your photo shoot. And then actually you want it to go somewhere on a blog that really showcases that and is really into kind of ethics and the environment. Maybe you'd say, okay, well, I'm going to have this, one of my outfits, in a woodland wedding. And everything in that's there on the day is going to be very ethically sourced. So therefore, I'm then going to have my outfit maybe with vintage pieces, maybe antique dress, cape. Maybe you're going to have something that has been reworked and redesigned. So an heirloom veil that has been updated with modern embroidery or lace. But think about the whole look and how it's going to really tie in to the look of your photo shoot. A photo shoot needs to be more than just what you're looking at. It needs to convey who the brand is that's creating the photo shoot and what it says to the reader. So if your ideal client, maybe you're a bespoke wedding designer and you deal with really high-end luxe dresses, and you know that your ideal client, their dream venue would be the Landmark Hotel. So on your mood board, you would think you've got some of the key images, maybe the atrium in the Landmark Hotel. And you know that your ideal client would like to be seen on Love My Dress wedding blog. And you know what images that Love My Dress features, and you know that the Landmark is important, and you know you have your incredible dresses. Well, what else would they have? What kind of hair would they have? What kind of makeup and jewelry would this luxe bride have to wear with one of your incredible dresses? Put it all together. Think of it from head to toe and what each look will consist of. And then your step 5 is models. Now, I think the models are incredibly important, both in terms of having an incredible set of images that will be published, because you obviously want to have a really, really great model who looks natural, who looks like a bride, but they also have to look like your kind of bride. And I think that they also need to be right for your ideal publication. So if your ideal client, you think, looks a certain way, wears a certain everyday clothes, the model that you pick have to appeal to your ideal client. So they have to look like them, or in an aspirational way. We can't all look like models, unfortunately. That's why we have those incredible people to look beautiful. But they have to be able to be in the same kind of zone. And so pick models that you think will be similar to your ideal client, but that also will appeal to your publication. So if you're looking to create a photo shoot that is edgy, and you want to have a leather wedding dress on there, and you want it to be, there'll be a shot of the bride riding a motorcycle, the kind of model that you have is obviously got to fit in with that. So maybe you say, I'm going to have somebody who looks really edgy, that has loads of tattoos, that maybe doesn't have natural colored hair. Maybe they've got pink hair, or they've got a shaved head, or whatever. That fits in much better than somebody who is probably more mainstream in the way that they look, a bit more kind of catalogue-y type of magazine type model. So think about that when it comes through, because obviously your tattooed, glorious, beautiful model is going to attract your ideal client much better than if you had somebody who didn't look like that. And I also would say, if you can afford it, get a professional model. There's so many of them now on Instagram. You don't even have to go through the agencies, because that can be expensive with fees. But there are so many individuals and couples who model, who have done this lots of times, and they are natural, and they will move, and they will understand the brief that you're giving them. And there's lots and lots and lots available of them on Instagram. Now, step 6 is to find the rest of your team. So now is the time when you have your mood board, and you have your key phrases, and you have your ideal client, and you have your ideal publication. You've got your 6 images, 6 looks that will really allow your photographer to create a set of incredible images. You've got your model. Now let's think about the rest of your team. Who are all these incredible people that are going to get your vision out of your mind and onto paper? So think about your photographer, and you've already decided what kind of style of photography you want, whether you're going for a light and airy, that kind of lovely terracotta-y kind of look. Are you going for a darker thing? Are you going more for a stylized look or more of a natural shots? You find your photographer and a videographer if you're having one. Videographers are really great, not just for the actual shoot, but also to capture all the behind the scenes things of you actually organizing and doing your stuff on the actual day, because that is brilliant for social media, for stories. It's great for your blog. And of course, it's really, really good for reels on Instagram, which is the way it's going. But think then, of course, about your venue and speaking to them, and your hair, makeup artist, and your extra garments or accessories that you might need, such as your veils, your hats, your capes, your shoes, your jewelry. And then if you need a florist or an event stylist, someone to create a tablescape for you, maybe a bouquet for your model. Maybe you have a flower crown. Maybe you would have some sort of backdrop to photograph against. Think about all of those things that you need to get your vision out there and who you need to be able to help you. Because of course, it would be wonderful to be able to do everything yourself, but that's, nigh on impossible. So let's find the rest of the team for you. And step 7 is to write a brief. Now, we touched on this a little bit earlier in the mood board around having your key phrases and words to really help explain what it is that you want your photo shoot to say and to capture. This is a little bit more detailed in the fact that I think it's really, really important to create a brief for all the suppliers involved, so that everybody's on the same page, everybody knows what they're supposed to be doing, and everybody knows what it is that you're trying to create. I tend to tell them a little bit about who you are as a brand, what is important to you, who your ideal clients are. And of course, they'll probably have the exact same ideal clients as you, because you're going to be on the same page, creating the same kind of thing. What do you want the images to look like? What emotions do you want people looking at the finished photos to feel when they're on the blog or on your Instagram or on your website? And is it, I want it to be fun and relaxed, or I want it to be so chic? I want it to be really whatever. But that is what you need to write in your brief, so that people are looking at your mood board. They're listening to what you have to say, and also they are reading the brief so that they're really, really on the same page. Step 8 is photo shoot day, the best day. It's amazing. And this is the time that you get to really, really flex your creativity and get what you want out there and into the world. Step 9 is the submission. Now is the time to submit your incredible, incredible images to that publication, to your dream publication that your dream clients are looking at on a daily basis and drooling over. Now is the time to do that. So depending on the publication, there are lots of different ways that you can do it. If it is somewhere that has a submission portal that you upload your images, you write what you want to write, and you do your list of other suppliers other than you involved, then it's time to do that. If it's a magazine and you want to send the pictures via email straight to the editorial assistant, maybe it's the editor, depends where it is that's your dream client. Now is the time to do that. Step 10 is to see your photo shoot in your dream publication. Just picture this. The day comes, you know when it's going to be, because they'll tell you 9 times out of 10. You wake up in the morning and you know that it's going on your Instagram. The blog is going to be out there. The magazine is going to be on the newsstand. And Instagram, the Instagram of that publication is putting your images on there, tagging you in. You get the notification. Now is the time. Today is the day that your ideal clients, your dream clients, the dream is happening. And everybody is going to be seeing your pictures, seeing who you are, seeing everything that you can do, and everything that is wonderful about you is going to be out there. You can go to your newsagents and pick up the magazine and have a look at it and see it in real life in your hands, or you can go onto the blog and you can scroll along and see all of that work and your vision there in front of you. It's just incredible. Then the next step is I think a really exciting one, and that is what I call the rinse and repeat. Get your images published again and again. So you've had your dream publication. It's gone there. It's on there. You're already getting inquiries. Your Instagram account is already getting more and more new people looking at it. They're following you. They're sending you a DM. They're commenting on the pictures. They're commenting on the original post. They're commenting on Rock My Wedding's post of your work. All these people are seeing you, and not just brides, within the actual wedding industry, planners, photographers, florists, coaches, other publications, they're all seeing you. They're all seeing what you can do. I mean, how amazing is that? And not only that, this isn't the end of it. I always work on a 3-tiered PR plan. And what I mean by that is you have your very, very top dream publication, Tatler Magazine, Rock My Wedding, Rock and Roll Bride, Sheerlux, whatever it is. They're there. They're the real dream. But that's not the end of it. We also need to be able to bring it down a bit and have tier 2 and tier 3. So tier 2 might be a publication that is a little bit more niche, doesn't have as many followers, but the followers that they have are perfect for you. So for example, it might be that ethical wedding blog. It might have 30,000 followers as opposed to 300,000 followers on Instagram, but you know that those are all really good for you. So then we get it submitted again, and it goes on again. After Rock My Wedding, it then goes on to that. And then not only that do we have it again and then, but then we're like, okay, where is your ideal dream clients get married in the Cotswolds, for example? So the 3rd tier of publication will be, let's get it in a Cotswolds lifestyle magazine. So you've got it here, you've got it there, and now you've got it there. So not only are we trying to catch the people from the very, very top, but maybe we're capturing the partner. Maybe we're capturing the mum who lives in the Cotswolds. Maybe we're capturing a friend. Maybe we're seeing it in a different place. Maybe this is where the person goes to have their hair done and they're picking up a magazine and you're in there. Because let's be honest, it's wonderful if people can see your work over and over again in different places. So this is like this magical net, this net that stops anyone from falling down that might not have seen you on level 1, but also gets all the different people involved in the wedding planning. They can all see you and your work. Or maybe they're just the same person. The bride sees you first here and then there and there. all of that is amazing. And this is what can happen if you really, truly get an incredible photo shoot. This is how you get viral, is to be seen again and again, rinse and repeat. So you've done all of that. You've achieved all of that. Now is the time for you to prepare for success. So did you see what I did there? This is how you go viral. You have one photo shoot, you have your 3 tiers of PR, and people are seeing you in lots of different places. So do you want to see one that I did that went viral? Here's 3 images. Here's another 3. Here are my 6 images. These images were first published as a collection in Rock and Roll Bride print magazine. And Kat, who is the editor, loved them so much that she put them on the Rock and Roll Bride Instagram account and blog. And they absolutely blew up. This picture was then picked up and put on the Bridal editor. This image was shared by Festival Brides. This whole shoot was then republished by Magpie Wedding, and they had a blog. Bridal Buyer magazine wrote a profile of the shoot and did a full 4-page spread, but that was the image that really captured their imagination. My inbox was blowing up with photographers who wanted to photograph the pieces themselves for their own editorials, for their workshops, for everything that they wanted to do. Brides magazine, not that we have it anymore, but Brides magazine at the time then emailed me, and they wanted to use this outfit for their newest editorial for the next month's magazine. This photo shoot was picked up by an Italian luxury couture magazine, and they did a whole 6-page spread. So from one shoot and 6 really great images and just one submission, which was to Kat from Rock and Roll Bride, we were everywhere. Direct bespoke sales went up 300% in the 3 months after it was published in the first Rock and Roll Bride magazine. We got 6 new stockists. Magazines, blogs, trade press were chasing us. My inbox was full constantly of people that wanted us. There was no hustle, because I don't believe in hustle. There was no hustle and no paid advertising. The only costs were the cost of the shoot. We just got loads of amazing PR that led us to creating dresses for our ideal clients. 100% conversion rate from appointments, more wholesale sales. Our Instagram account went from 3,000 to 10,000 in 3 months. As I said, I had an inbox full of inquiries from stylists who then put the dresses out in OK Magazine and Metro Magazine and lots and lots of TV and celebrity clients. This is Emma Mackey, who is from Sex Education, and she wore one of our jumpsuits for a publication that actually went into Elle Magazine UK. And all of this, I did all of this while spending less time at my computer and more time creating. And I can show you how to do this for yourself, for your bridal brand, so that you too can go bridal viral. You can get published in your dream blogs and magazines. You can get fully booked with your own dream clients while spending less time on Instagram, more time with clients, sketching, sewing, creating. So I'm going to tell you now a little bit more about the Bridal Viral method. So this is 4 modules that guide you through planning a viral photo shoot, creating a PR plan, and getting published. We do 4 one-to-one Zoom sessions that are recorded for you to keep on going backwards to. We do 4 supporting modules where I'll ask you lots of questions, I get more information, give you tasks to do so that it really gets it all going. I also give you a fully customized Trello board, which has everything you need to plan a photo shoot from the very beginning to the very end. I've populated it all so that it has what you need to write on a brief, how you speak to different people, how you connect with publishers, what you need to bring to a photo shoot. What kind of photos do you need? Do you need a contract for different suppliers? What do you do then when you've got the photos? Like, how do you actually get around there? What do you do with it? Do you want social media or other people on the photo shoot doing social media? All of it is there. Plus, I give you email and WhatsApp support throughout our time together. I give you access to my secret black book of photographers and publishers. And I also give you access to my private Facebook group for bridal designers and retailers. So you put that all together, that's a total of £2,083 to go viral. But for you, my lovely viewers, I will give you the Bridal Viral method for £697. Just need to click the button under this video to get viral. £697 to be everywhere, to have a constant stream of clients, and to really get creative freedom. Just like my client Sally did. We worked together on her first shoot. That went on Rock My Wedding because that was her ideal client's wedding platform. And then it went on Tatler magazine. Then it went on Sheerluxe. Then, because she had so much press, she was asked by a very, very high-end wedding planner to do another shoot that was going to be featured on Love My Dress. So then she got on Love My Dress. This can happen for you. Priceless PR. A continuous stream of dream clients. The ability to make the dresses that you actually want to make, not just the ones that you feel you have to because you're going to get a bit of money, or because somebody at the wedding might hear about you, or maybe you make that connection with that photographer. No, you will get to choose and you'll get to make what you want to make. You will be paid what you are worth. No more discounts, no more doing somebody a favor for the PR. No, you're going to get paid what you are worth. All of this for £697 with only 2 hours of work a week for 4 weeks. Sound good? because it does to me. I'm very, 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 very excited. I'm excited for you to go bridal viral. So in 16 weeks, you will be bridal viral. You'll have 4 weeks working with me, and then you will have another 4 weeks to do your photo shoot, which is 8. And then you need to allow a few weeks for submission and then for your actual photo shoot to be out there. So in 16 weeks, just in time for new lots of brides getting married, to see you and be bridal viral. And this is, even if you've never done a photo shoot before, that's what I'm here for. Or maybe you're not a well-established bridal brand. That's what I'm here for. Even if you don't know what your photo shoot should look like or feel like, that's what I'm here for. The Bridal Viral Method will guide you through the whole process. All you need to do is click the link below and you will be bridal viral. I really, really, really hope you have enjoyed this masterclass, and I really hope you click the link and get bridal viral, because I want to see you. I want to see your designs, and I want to see you with a stream of the most incredible clients. So please click the link below, and I will look forward to hearing from you very soon. Take care.